The IRS's power may be weakening. Here's what the Supreme Court's latest decision could mean for your taxes. What if the IRS's power to enforce its rules was diminishing? A recent Supreme Court ruling could significantly alter how agencies like the IRS wield their authority. For business owners in Portland, this shift might create new opportunities to protect their hard-earned money. Let's examine the details and explore what this could mean for your taxes. A major shift in power, the Loper Bright case. On June 28, 2024, New Jersey herring fishermen won a landmark victory in the Supreme Court with the Loper Bright v. Raimondo decision. This ruling overturned the long-standing Chevron Doctrine, which, for over 40 years, required federal courts to defer to government agencies, like the IRS, whenever a law was unclear or ambiguous. This doctrine allowed agencies to interpret laws broadly, often leading to regulatory overreach. In practical terms, this allowed agencies to expand their authority by taking advantage of vague statutes, leaving taxpayers to face the consequences. However, with Loper Bright, the court clarified that judges reviewing agency actions under the Administrative Procedure Act, APA, must now apply their own judgment in interpreting the law. Chief Justice Roberts emphasized that courts must exercise their independent judgment in deciding whether an agency has acted within its statutory authority. This is a major win for taxpayers and citizens, curbing the unchecked power of agencies like the IRS. Why this matters for your taxes. For decades, agencies like the IRS have relied on the Chevron Doctrine to justify a wide range of regulatory actions. By interpreting ambiguities in tax laws in their favor, the IRS could push taxpayers into more regulation and higher tax liabilities. Now, with the Loper Bright decision, courts will no longer automatically defer to the IRS's interpretation of tax laws when ambiguities arise. Instead, courts will exercise independent judgment to ensure the IRS is not overstepping its boundaries. This shift empowers taxpayers to challenge IRS actions, reducing the agency's ability to overreach. Over time, this ruling could limit the IRS's enforcement power, allowing business owners to retain more of their earnings. What about estate planning? Another noteworthy case is Connolly v. United States, which was a win for taxpayers in estate planning, particularly for those with buy-sell agreements. The ruling clarified that a company's obligation to buy out a deceased owner's share doesn't reduce the company's value for estate tax purposes. While this may seem technical, with estate tax exemptions set to decrease soon, it's critical to review estate plans to ensure they minimize unnecessary tax burdens. The Connolly case, coupled with the Loper Bright decision, underscores the importance of staying informed about legal and regulatory changes that could affect your financial future. How this impacts your tax strategy. The Loper Bright ruling is more significant than initially anticipated. By overturning the Chevron Doctrine, the Supreme Court has fundamentally changed how agencies like the IRS operate. It's no longer sufficient for the IRS to claim authority based on ambiguous tax laws. Courts must now independently assess these laws. This shift means reduced regulatory burdens for business owners and taxpayers, as well as more opportunities to challenge IRS decisions that may have previously gone unchecked. Although these changes won't happen overnight, they signal a new era in tax law, where the balance of power is shifting from the IRS to the courts. Good news for taxpayers. What should you do now? This is the perfect time to review your tax strategies in light of these recent rulings. As an ex-IRS auditor and tax consultant, David Tuck stays informed about these changes to help clients navigate the evolving landscape. Whether it's protecting your business from unnecessary taxes or planning for estate taxes, David can guide you through these legal developments. While no strategy can eliminate all tax challenges, being proactive and informed by the latest rulings can help minimize the impact of regulatory changes. Take action now. With the Loper Bright decision reshaping how agencies like the IRS enforce tax regulations, the opportunity to review tax strategies and potentially reduce liabilities is now. The IRS's influence may be weakening, but acting swiftly to capitalize on these changes is essential. For tax planning, audit assistance, or expert consulting for your business or estate, Anvil Tax Inc. is ready to help. Schedule your right fit call today at www.anviltax.com and explore how these changes could benefit you.